interrupt my presentation as soon as you see it. Like, good point, Joseph and Backer. Next time, don't hesitate to interrupt me. I forget that sometimes. All right, Backer, do you want to share your update?
Yep, sure. So we're anticipating to launch Joy of Stocks today. Farhan have done a really good job on addressing all the client QA items and important products, and there was a lot of things to be addressed, so great job, Farhan. And today is the first day, so welcome to our team. And we're working hard on a lot of other projects, so the updates gonna take like very long list to be listed, but most of them are being pushed into development and so on. So that's it for the last week.
Okay. And what I'm going to do, since the YouTube people missed my initial presentation, is I'll go back through the initial presentation after this, and everybody else goes to lunch. So if anybody is on YouTube, I will actually run back through what I just went through. So, Ivana, do we have you on here?
Hi, Joel.
Hey.
Okay. So since you already introduced all the new people, I would just like to remind everybody that the monthly feedback survey is coming out soon. And I would like everybody to fill this in. If you have been with the company for over a month, please fill in the survey. Thank you.
Thank you, Ivana. It's a good reminder. I think Jordan is in a kickoff meeting. So I'll say his thing. It's the digital strategy team has had 6 closes in the last 10 days, which is very exciting, very good news for us, including actually Jordan brought on one of our biggest new clients, which is Pink Lily Boutique, which will be a very exciting project, I think, for everybody to work on. They've been very, very successful so far with their business, and hopefully we'll help them continue that. Natasha and Nikki.
Yeah, I'll take these ones. Yeah, sure. So Karan Singh completed a lot of tasks really quickly, so really excited about that. Our new developers have been working through a lot of tasks, and so I'm really excited to see everything that they've been doing and seeing that they're getting caught up with everything. Ben and Julio completed software release development milestones, so that was really good. And Krista completed Marvel labels and Retortex discovery milestones, so 3 milestones for last week. Sorry, it was really good, and many more for the month. And Nikki and Jake completed fabrics and home design, which is always a struggle, but coming through, so great. And then Ben is our new developer, as we mentioned, he's joining Backer's team, so welcome.
Yeah, and just one other thing GloveWorks is being launched today, actually by the client, but still, I think I'm going for our team.
Yeah, I mean, it's for the contract, so yeah.
Nice, excellent, that's great news. Rebecca. Is Rebecca on here?
She was on the call.
She's on the call. Yeah. All right, so Rebecca just was saying welcome to our new team members, Patrick, Eric, Keith, and yeah, definitely. Very excited to continue growing our team and have a lot of great new team members. So that is good news. And as I said, I'm going to repeat now what I said at the beginning for the remote team members, but everybody else can go to lunch. Thank you, everybody. Everybody was here for the beginning, including the people on the Hangouts. If you guys saw it, I'll give it about 25 seconds or so, and we started. Give everybody a second to switch over.
Thanks, Phil.
Yep. So, all right. For the people who are remaining, I'm going to run through my updates again. I just wanted to say that we do have several new team members. We have who's a back-end developer. We have Keith Camillo, it's his first day today, marketing digital producer trainee. We have Eric Armusic, who's been here last week, but also marketing digital producer trainee. We have Mike, who's a back-end Laravel developer. It starts tomorrow, and I'll give him his introduction when he's here next week as well. I also anticipate that we're going to be having a lot of other new hires coming on soon. Our KPIs for our KPI calculations for our company goals, this can be important to discuss because often people don't really know what the words mean. I just say new sales revenue, marketing client revenue retention, website revenue, recruiting and retention, and accounting and operations efficiency. So let me run through and say what these things actually mean from a calculation perspective and how we look at this. Our new sales revenue, we look at trailing 60 days revenue, and the way that we calculate it on a new contract, for example, a recurring SEO deal that might be at $100 per month each month. What we're going to look at is we look at the 6 months expected revenue. So we would take 6 multiplied by that monthly amount of 100. That's $600. So $600 would be the total value of that contract. On the website design development side, we look at not what the first payment is or something like that. We look at what the total value of the contract is. So let's say if there's 4 stages, 4 milestones to hit on the contract, then what we're going to do is calculate it that way. Our marketing client revenue retention is calculated as total revenue minus canceled revenue divided by total revenue. So what that means is if we had $10,000 in recurring marketing revenue each month, and we lost $1,000 in recurring marketing revenue each month, then that would leave 9,000 divided by 10,000 would be a 90% client retention rate. And we have KPIs that directly match up to that. So like I think it's a 97% and above is outstanding, 95 and 96% is a great, like 92 to 94 is a good, below a 92 is a needs improvement. With our website revenue, we look at the website revenue generated by each team member. The design is each designer, each front-end developer, each back-end developer, and each digital producer. So what we're looking at is how many milestones did that person directly impact and work on this month. On the other side of recruiting and retention, we look at the average number of days to hire each team member. Basically the way that works is if I put in a job request today and it gets filled 2 weeks from today, and that would mean it took an average of 14 days to get that filled. And we have specific goals and KPIs for our recruiting team to get these positions filled as quickly as we can with great team members. Accounting and operations efficiency. What we do is we look at meeting a list of due dates, about 15 due dates we have. We also look at the number of mistakes that happen in billing or payroll or in other areas as part of that KPI. We are also making an update to the Coalition Technologies website to increase its page load speed. You'll see we replaced our big slider up here with a fixed image. That reduced the size of this about 1 megabyte. So we're down from 3 megabytes to 2 megabytes, and we're going to be working on further reducing this through a new design. Nikki and the design team and I are working on. I also want to point out that some simple SEO changes, like just changing the title of a local listing, will bump up local results dramatically. So with Coalition Technologies, we typically have been in about the 2nd place in the local search results. And what I saw was that about 2 weeks ago, we had dropped off altogether. So what I did is I actually altered our company headline to say Los Angeles SEO and Web Design - Coalition Technologies. And that immediately bumped us back up to the #1 spot. So there's a lot of interesting little fun SEO things you can do with keywords, online PR, and other sorts of things. And so very excited about this stuff and very excited to help teach everyone what we're doing. So that is it. Let's see if there's anything else. Okay, so that's the section I had to review for everybody. Stop the broadcast. We should be good now. Thank you.